Christian Leary at wide receiver, and I just think that he's prepared to have an explosive year. I mean, going back to the spring game where he had 5 catches for 106 yards, 1 touchdown, had the 52-yard touchdown reception from Jalen Milroe, caught it over one Malachi Moore in the spring game. Christian Leary has grown into becoming a complete package here at wide receiver. The young man from Edgewater High School in Orlando, Florida, came in the 2021 class. He was always fast. I mean, he was always quick. He always had speed, but the thought was, could he take that next step right and become that route runner, be able to smoothly distribute his weight, coming in and out of breaks, in and out of cuts, in and out of routes? Could he separate from defensive backs consistently? Does he have the hands to catch the ball cleanly and consistently, tuck the ball away and get up and down the field? And we saw during the spring that he had grown in all those areas. His build is a bit thicker now, so he looks like a college football receiver. He looks like an Alabama football receiver, and because of this, really excited to see what Leary does. I mean, I know people talk about Jermaine Burton coming over from Georgia, Tyler Harrell coming over from Louisville, and I get that. People talk about Isaiah Bond as a freshman and Kobe Prentice as a freshman, Shaz Preston as a freshman, Aaron Anderson, Kendrick Law, all of these freshmen. That's good. But Alabama's got several young but veteran, because now to the system, they got several semi-veteran players in the system. When you look at Trayshawn Holden, Ja'Cory Brooks, JoJo Earl, and, of course, Christian Leary. So a few of these semi-veteran guys. When I look at Leary here, he can do a lot of things because he can give you receiver aspect, whether it's in the slot, probably can play some outside, but definitely in the slot. He can give you a return game aspect, whether it's kickoff return, punt return, because of that speed. He can also kind of give you that sort of bring him in motion, line him up as a running back, hand him the ball out of the shotgun, come around that right or left side and gone if he gets some blocking. Kind of reminds you of, Percy Harvin when he played at Florida, because that's how Urban Meyer used Percy Harvin. He used him in a number of different ways. Kind of reminds you of Tavon Austin when he was at West Virginia, and Dana Holgorsen used Tavon Austin in a lot of those different ways also. When I see a Christian Leary, it kind of puts me in that mindset where just get him on the field and put the ball in his hands. I don't care if you're throwing it to him as a wide receiver. I don't care if you're throwing it to him in the slot. I don't care if he's catching a slant, right? I don't care if you put him in the backfield, put him in motion, give him the ball as a running back, have him as a jet sweep player. I don't care if he's on special teams. The guy is electric. You get the guy the ball, you let this young man make plays. You get the guy the ball and watch the speed, the sheer acceleration of Christian Leary just take over and get to work out there on the field. I mean, you guys have talked about it, the creativity of Bill O'Brien, right? Getting more of these big play weapons, marquee, impactful players on the field and let them go to work and let them stress, frustrate a defense to bits. And that's what Christian Leary can do. He can stress, frustrate a defense to bits, but you got to get him the ball. You got to work him into the fray and let him show you what he can do and why he was so valuable coming out of high school. But just going back to the spring game he had back in April, really love his growth, really love his development, really like the way he has improved. Definitely believe he can explode this season, especially if Bill O'Brien gets him on that field and truly utilize the skill set that he has.